No love lost between Governor Jeb Bush and Donald Trump. Bush's campaign releasing a new ad warning voters that if Trump is the nominee, Hillary Clinton wins the White House with ease. Watch.
We can now project that Hillary Clinton will win.
I'm watching Hillary Clinton receive the victory tonight.
They look at Donald Trump as the greatest gift from heaven, an easy person to beat in a general election.
And then she'll become the next president of the United States.
And then the ad goes on to say, imagine that. Joining us now from New Hampshire, former Florida governor, presidential candidate Jeb Bush, and good to have you back on our program today, Governor. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Bill.
Great
to be with you.
I've got a list as long as my arm, so let's see how much we can get through here right now. The news of the day, the RNC is split with National Review after it released this long, I guess, full-page magazine, I should say, against Donald Trump. Did the RNC make the right move, do you think?
No, they didn't. The National Review is a cherished conservative mouthpiece. It's been in existence for 2 generations, consistently conservative, and I think the fact that they would have all of these distinguished journalists and thought leaders of the conservative cause join together to say that Donald Trump is not a conservative is they're just telling the truth. And to punish them when, look, there are a lot of other people who are critical of me and other candidates for specific things. That's fine. That's fair game. They're not being kicked off the debate stage. I just think it was the wrong thing to do. Donald Trump needs to defend why he was supportive of Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton, why he gave money to the foundation, why he gave money to her campaign, why he thought that Hillary Clinton would be a great negotiator as it relates to Iran. While not that long ago he was anti-Second Amendment, he was pro-choice in terms of abortion. He called for the highest tax increase in American history. All of this within the last decade. This transformation that he claims he's done needs to be tested.
And that's pretty much what the piece says. But you and Trump,
well,
you and Trump have still continued to go at it. I don't know if you saw this from last night, but he brought up the Common Core. He brought up immigration. He was with Sean Hannity. Just watch this here now.
We're getting rid of Common Core, even though some people, like Jeb Bush, who doesn't have a clue, some people like Common Core. Jeb Bush likes Common Core. Some people like him are weak on immigration. I mean, they're very weak. You know, remember he said they come in as an act of love. We need people that know what they're doing.
All right, now, I know those comments don't surprise you, but then 2 weeks ago you called him a jerk. You made that into an ad, and you have been more aggressive. Do you believe that is
Bill,
a winning strategy in these final weeks before Iowa and New Hampshire?
We need a conservative to be elected President of the United States. Donald Trump is not a conservative, and he would get beat by Hillary Clinton. And yeah, I called him a jerk. I probably could have used a different word, but the simple fact is when you disparage disabled people, that's horrible. And when you denigrate women, call John McCain a loser because he was caught as a POW, these are not the way you build towards 50% to win the presidency. And we need someone who has a conservative message that can draw people towards our cause, someone with a proven record. As it relates to Common Core, he doesn't even know what it is. He just repeats this stuff over and over again. I'm for higher standards that are state-driven. The federal government should have no role in playing it. I've had consistently said that. And as it relates to immigration, I wrote a book 4.5 years ago that outlined a detailed plan, a conservative plan, to protect the border and transform our immigration system so that we can get on with the business of higher sustained growth for all Americans.
Okay,
Detailed plans are what matter, and having proven leadership to make that happen is what we need.
Let me get back to your campaign. You got a bump this week in New Hampshire. I'm certain you're happy to see that news back in double digits. But still in Iowa, you're in single digits. National polling has you in single digits. Why do you believe the big Bush bounce has not happened, Governor?
Well, it's working. We're working hard here in New Hampshire and South Carolina. We're making great progress organizationally in Iowa. These polls are all over the map, for starters. More importantly, we're getting to the point where people will decide. And I put my faith in the voters in Iowa and New Hampshire, South Carolina, and Nevada to start with, rather than the pundits.
Yeah,
we'll see how it plays out.
The
message of a proven leader being able to, offer a compelling alternative to the path we're on, I think is a winning message, and it seems to be resonating little by little.
Okay, 2 more topics here. Mike Murphy runs your campaign. You've been very close for more than a year now. There was a piece just yesterday.
No, he doesn't.
Well, he runs the super PAC that supports you. Do you, given the amount of criticism that has been directed toward him on behalf of apparently a lot of donors who support you in your cause. Does he still have your support?
Well, we can't coordinate at all, and it is a totally uncoordinated effort. I think here's the deal. The scrutiny that every candidate has to go through is nothing new this time as previous times. And the voters have a chance to decipher all this and filter it all out. I'm committed to discussing my record and my record of accomplishment and my ideas. And I'll let the rest of the people figure out who's done well and who's done, not so well. But I'm happy that I have support from the Right to Rise PAC supporting my campaign. I'm totally happy about it. And if they go after other candidates, as long as it's based on actual facts, that's fair game. They're going after me. This is not beanbag, Bill. This is, we're electing someone. If you think it's going to be tough in a primary, wait till you get to the general election against the Clinton hit machine.
Right. Speaking of a person who knows that well, you have a brand new ad that features someone you love quite dearly. This is your mom in a new ad. Just watch this here.
Jeb has been a very good father, a wonderful son, a hard worker. His heart is big. When push comes to shove, people are going to realize Jeb has real solutions rather than talking about how popular they are, how great they are.
She looks great, by the way, and it's a touching spot. I watched the whole thing earlier today. When will your brother join you on the campaign trail?
I'm asked that a lot, which is good news, that people seem to be interested, and I'm hopeful he will. The details haven't been worked out. He's a popular Republican, that's for sure. Most of the polls show he's the most popular Republican in the country, and I would love to have his support, and he wants to help. I know I have to earn this as well, and so there's a balance here, and that's what we're all about right now, is to work my heart out here in New Hampshire. But
South Carolina's on the 20th of February. Will it happen before then?
I don't know yet. There are people thinking about it and working on it, but my expectation is he'll be out there with me, and I'd love to have him.
Okay. Governor, thank you for your time. We'll see you in Iowa in about a week's time. Jeb Bush in New Hampshire, thank you for your time. At FoxNews.com, by the way, Governor Bush posting an op-ed on abortion that hits the same day as the March for Life event hits in Washington, D.C. And again, you can read that right now at FoxNews.com.